Hi, my name is Dr. Talal Sultan. You'll find my written personal statement attached below, but I wanted to introduce myself in a more personal way, because why not? Let me take you in a little journey from this to this. I am originally Syrian. I was born in 1994 in the United Arab Emirates. Ever since I was a kid, I was obsessed about cameras and art. By the time I finished high school, I found myself torn between a career in filmmaking or dentistry. I moved to Ajman to study dental surgery at Ajman University. What surprised me was how dentistry reminded me of filmmaking. It's all about precision, attention to details, and creative problem-solving techniques. When you're sculpting a smile or filming a shot, both required a unique perspective and a steady hand. At that time, the situation back home started to fall apart. The war escalated, travel bans were set on all Syrians, and renewing my UAE visa was nearly impossible. My father had spoken against the government, and within a short time, he had to leave the country and file asylum in Canada. I could have left with him, but that meant losing 3 years of my studies, so I stayed. Suddenly, I became on my own, no family or financial support. On top of that, I constantly faced pressure from the Syrian government to join the army. I had to figure out how to survive, how to pay for school, rent, and food, all while trying to keep up with my studies. There were times I couldn't register for courses due to unpaid fees. It was very hard and my grades reflected that, but somehow I pushed through it. I finished dental school right before my passport denied for renewal, and I filed asylum in Canada as well. But something happened during my university years that changed my life. Inspired by the videos of Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, I started a dental volunteering group along with some of my classmates. I contacted someone in Kathmandu, Nepal, and together we rented a small clinic. I organized a diagnosis camp for one of the communities, and we treated all the patients completely for free. We offered hygiene education and handed out dental kits. News of our work spread quickly throughout social media, local media, and even our university. And this is when things really took off. I managed to raise over $200,000 in funds and turned our initiative into a full organization. Over the years, we grew over 170 volunteers, and I organized 8 international trips to Nepal, India, Kenya, and Lebanon. We didn't just stop there. We built classrooms, libraries, a computer lab, even a playground. It became much more than I had ever imagined. My graduation day was one of the most special days of my life. I was the only person to receive his certificate from the president of Ajman, and the university planned a Skype call with my parents as a surprise. It was one of the proudest and the most emotional moments of my life. After graduation, I had to leave the UAE and start over in Canada, across the world, in a country completely different from the one I grew up in. But for the first time in a while, I felt safe. I started shadowing dental, worked in dental marketing, became a treatment coordinator at one of the specialty clinics here in Toronto, attended multiple courses, and passed my board exams. Helping others helped me get through my hardest times. It taught me resilience, gratitude, and deep appreciation of every opportunity I've been given. All the challenges, the uncertainties, the pressure, they pushed me to truly discover who I am and what I'm capable of. And now I'm ready. I'm financially and emotionally ready to start this chapter of my life. I love working with people, and I thrive in team environments. And I know I have a lot to offer and a lot to learn as well. I'm looking for a program where I can grow, contribute to, and become the dentist that I always wanted to become. My journey hasn't been easy, and I'm proud of it, and I am ready for what comes next. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I hope it gave you a better sense of who I am and why I'm here today. Thank you.